Yeah, welcome back to Vader TV. This is John Chenal, and we're speaking today with Jeff Whitehead, CEO of Real-Time Matrix. Jeff, welcome.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
So you guys have a widget, this multimedia widget that any brand or any blogger or any web publisher really can use to create a multimedia experience that will, follow people around the web, basically.
Yes.
And be there. You guys have Major League Soccer as your first big client. You're in revenue stage. Talk a little bit about the revenue model and how fast this market is growing.
Okay. The revenue model is really simple. You can either license the module or do a revenue share on the advertising. So the nice thing about Major League Soccer is that this we call it the Vortex. So, and the way to think of it, it's more than just a widget. It's actually a complete web experience. You can have any kind of multimedia interaction. You can also have chat and email, and it really depends on our clients what they want to provide. So this Vortex can go out to the places on the internet where people access the internet. So it makes the content very, very convenient to them. That would be your Net5 start page, or on your blog or an affiliate site. And for soccer, what we saw is an increase of traffic to their websites in the order of between 10 and 20%. So you have the advertising that comes through the Vortex, and then if you have great destination properties, you have the compounded advertising revenue by the increased volume of directs to your site. So it's very compelling in terms of essentially creating your own ad network.
Right.
By
It sounds like a
social
custom
web.
ad platform for
Yes.
the publisher. Okay. And you guys raised $2 million back in March. You've raised over $4 million so far.
Yes.
What are you guys doing with the money? Where are you at investing? In technology, marketing? Where are you at?
We're in growth mode now. So we've invested a lot of money in the technology, and we've been at this for 3 years. So we have a very, very robust infrastructure that we've designed and that we've owned. And we're also a very strong Sun Microsystems advocate, and we utilize some cutting-edge hardware and Solaris-based infrastructure. Because at this point, we're delivering over 2.5 million ads a day. We have, on any given day, anywhere from 20 to 40,000 active vortexes that are being accessed and coming alive. We track all of them, and it's some pretty heavy volumes. And with all that completely baked and ready to go, what we can do is go to a publisher and turn them on with absolutely no development work required on their end. It's a complete turnkey service.
Right, so that's different because there's a lot of different ways to mash up content on the web, but a lot of times that requires users to code things or drop things in. You're saying this is automatic.
Automatic. No platform, no development. All they do is tell us how they want it to look, what the type of content they want to have come through, the type of interactions, and we can launch it as soon as those decisions are made. So the conversation really is about the business of connecting to their consumer. We don't even have technology discussions. So the investment today now is in staffing our sales force, getting the word out, doing marketing, and dealing with growth management.
Okay, and what's coming down the pike from you guys that we should be watching about? Any news that you're going to have that we could give a heads up to?
Yes, we're now launching social network applications, and the concept is if you have really high quality content, or if you're a brand that wants to connect with the content, we're going to provide the service to get the information out into the social network, and most importantly, right to the consumer's fingertips. So that started with a widget form factor. But the idea of a Vortex is it can also be a social network application. And this week, we're launching a Facebook application for Svedka Vodka, and it's really neat. I can't tell you any more than that. You'll just have to go find it. I'll let you know where it is. And that's a model now for all of our publishers and all of our brands. So if you want to start reaching people where they are in the net, we provide the service to do that.
Okay. And Jeff, last thing about your funding round. Last was up round. Can you talk about 1x, 2x, 3x from the previous round, or valuations in terms of for real-time matrix?
Well, there's an art to that, isn't there? I think with our numbers now, our valuation is going up really, really fast. And we're really the only company that I know of right now that can provide our customers with the concept of a do-it-yourself ad network for social media. And speaking of which, social media today is a great customer of ours. And when you see the way in which they aggregate multiple web properties, so they have excellent destination sites, and then they aggregate the top bloggers in the area of interest, then their vortex aggregates that information and is shared across these websites. So their sponsors reach all those consumers as an aggregate, and now you have great CPM. And not only that, you can manage all the advertising revenue and dish it out proportionally.
Okay.
That's something that you can't get through Google. You just can't get it elsewhere.
Okay.
And it's just
like
a brand new concept and something that is really appealing to online publications.
And valuation, could we say more than 50 million, less than 50 million, I think?
I would say much more than 50.
Okay. Over 100, you think?
That's what we're shooting for.
Okay. All right, Jeff, I appreciate the thoughts.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm speaking today with Jeff Whitehead, CEO of Real Time Matrix. For Vader TV, this is John Chenal.